Hey y'all, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. This is just going to be a pretty quick one today. I have some PR from Born Pretty. This is a 6-piece collection of gel polishes, and all of Born Pretty's collections do come, of course, with all of the instructions. But let me just quickly show y'all these beautiful colors. These are perfect for going into summertime, perfect for spring. So I have this 6-piece collection right here, which I will be swatching, but I also have this, which I think was what they call like an 8-in-1. But as you can see right here, it is called a functional gel. It does a multitude of things, all of which I will put up here on the screen. But I will test this today using it as a blooming gel. So let's get going. All right, so I'm just showing y'all that all 7 of these, you know, the 6-piece gel collection plus this 8-in-1, they are all in 10 ml bottles. They're in glass bottles. And I'm gonna flip these over, obviously very slowly, in case you need to pause, take a screenshot or what have yous of any of these ingredients. And then let's get this first one swatched. So the little sticker tabs on the top are absolutely not indicative of the color in the bottle, because this is a very bright neon collection. Well, at least most of them are. But that is the highlighter green. This is the highlighter yellow. And then next up, we have the highlighter orange. This one was probably the most sheer, maybe the most jelly-like. But when I tell y'all, these polishes are probably some of the absolute most strongly pigmented polishes from Born Pretty that I have ever owned. Look at this pink, good Lord. So, of course, this is the neon pink, and then pretty much the neons stop. This turquoise right here is really sort of just like a bright pastel, I would call it, as well as the, I don't know, pink leaning lavender right here. This is the last one in the collection. It is a bright pink. It's bubblegummy pink, but it doesn't glow in the lamp like all the rest of these, like the first 4 do, but they do glow under a UV, or a black light. And I'm going to top all 6 of these swatches with Born Pretty's super glossy top coat. So here they are. Y'all, this is like, talk about taste the rainbow, okay? These are candy-like. I have no idea what I'm talking about with my hands here, since I opted for the voiceover route. But definitely, I'm pretty sure I was saying, these last 2 on the far right don't really make sense with this collection. And originally I was like, I really would have enjoyed like maybe a neon blue and a neon purple. They have a collection. I'll put it up right here. They have a set with the green, yellow, orange, pink, blue, and purple. So yeah, back to this whole set. This is available on Amazon. Of course, I'll have the link in the description box below. I'm still waiting to hear back from my PR rep, as far as whether or not I have a discount code for this particular collection, but we'll get on into that. Okay, let's get into the art. I'm going to use Born Pretty's Jelly White as my base, my little base color, a very sheer wash of color. And what I've opted to do with this marble is use the neon pink from this 6-piece collection that I just showed y'all. Oh yes, and of course, I'm going to apply this 8-in-1 as my blooming gel. So in addition to the neon pink, I've also pulled out 2 polishes from a different collection, and I'll put the link to that collection. I've already swatched that up in the cards for you guys if you want to go check out that 6-piece collection. But here's the blooming gel in action. It is very thick. I will give it that, because it is, it can be used as a, what's the word, like an extension gel, like a builder gel. You can do a gel overlay with this. It can be a base coat. You're also going to see me screw up with it in just a little bit. So we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, this is very thick. It's very juicy. And it's kind of, when I say thick, I mean it's sort of, I mean, yeah, it's thick, but it kind of stays in place. So I can definitely see this being used as an extension gel. So yeah, here's the hot pink from, y'all just saw me swatch that. And then these are the other two pinks. One is a glitter, the one on the right, and the other one is just a standard pink. It's beautiful. So this is, again, from a different collection. Yeah, again, I'll put that video up in the cards. So here are the hot pink and that other pink. And I'm just going to swirl them together on my little palette. And then I'm going to pick them up with this radio brush that I have. And I'm just going to sort of, y'all have seen me marble before. I'm just going to lay it on, just very willy-nilly. And of course, if you're familiar with nail art, marbles in particular, there is no exact science to this. You just put it down and let it do what it do. I just did a marble quite recently. I'll have all sorts of links up in the cards for y'all. But I'm just going to put this, or these pinks, over the blooming gel and just let it go to town. I'm going to just let it do its thing. And then I'm going to take that glittery pink, and the glitters in this pink are pretty fine. I think they're like a metallic pink. I don't think there's any hollow in there, but I'm also going to put the glittery pink on my little palette. Yeah, you sit right there and bloom, baby. So I'm going to just get a little bit of this glittery pink on my palette, and then go back in with my same ratty little brush. I don't really care if I screw this up and get glitter all up in it. So I'm going to pick up some of this and then just sort of ribbon it, sort of swirl it in a little bit. I didn't want to completely cover up that jelly white because I thought that sort of added a little bit of dimension to the nail, having that as sort of like, the background. So I'm just going to sort of swirly twirly, wipe off some of this pink. I am sort of a little bit blending this glitter in with those two pinks that are already on the nail because I felt like, okay, it'll really get down into that blooming gel, and then this glitter will also bloom, which it did, and it turned out to be fine and beautiful. So again, I think this is my last, I'm just going to sort of connect this little area right here in the middle. So yeah, this is just going to be like a little sparkly pink ribbon, going down the center of my nail. And then I'm going to let that bloom out for a few minutes while I, as you will see, there we go, bloom baby bloom. But I also like to take a lint-free wipe and drag off some of the excess. So I actually go up onto the nail a little bit with my lint-free wipe because it sort of grabs onto some of the polish, and that also helps it bloom a little bit more, if that makes sense. Yeah, if you go to pull it off the edge like I'm doing, it will just sort of, it'll get rid of the excess, of course, because you don't want to be curing really thickums type of gel because you're going to get some wrinkles. But I'm just going to pull it, and then it sort of releases that product to do a little bit of extra blooming, honey. So I'm going to go around all of the sides of this nail and just make sure that I don't have any major lumps of product that I'm about to throw into the lamp because, again, we don't like it when our gels get all wrinkly. So here we go. Here's what we're rocking with, and I really like that, and I'm going to plop that in the lamp. And then what I do, and here's where I kind of screwed up because I hadn't really at the time memorized all the functions of this functional gel. In my doodle ass brain, I thought, it's a top coat. No, sis, it ain't. It ain't a top coat. But I did try to use it as such. It did not go well. I mean, it went well. But one thing I will say, because this is a very thick product, I think it would be great as like a glitter grabber. Like if you're working with really thirsty glitters or really chunky glitters. I didn't really need that for this particular design because the glitters in this pink are fine. Again, they're small. But yeah, I think for a glitter grabber, or a design that you would typically maybe reach for instead of a top coat, maybe you would want to just put a thin coat of like a builder gel on. Because again, this is also a builder gel. So I do think that would be great as like a, a glitter grabber type. And again, wipe off a little bit of that excess because, again, she thickums. Pop that in the lamp, and because it's not a no wipe top coat, I had to wipe off. You know, if this had been on a human being, I would have gone over this with an actual top coat, but it's just the tip. So that's it, really. That's all I wanted to share with you guys. If you stuck around this long, kudos, and trophies to y'all. There we go. Get that out, Tara. And yeah, if you stuck around this long, I so appreciate y'all being here. The key word is marble. I don't know if I've used that before, but the keyword's marble. Drop that in the comments, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.